We're that radio station, playing what we want. It's the way radio should be. This is Blunt Radio.
That was Looking At Me by Sabrina Carpenter. I'm Heidi Bailey and I'm your daytime host at Blunt Radio. Today I'm having an interview with Charlotte Hannah, the singer, and she's from around Sheffield, Doncaster way. So hi Charlotte.
Hi, hello.
She'll be with us for probably about an hour today, which I'm really excited about. We're just going to have a few questions on and off and just get to know her a bit. So let's start off a bit. So how old are you and where are you from, sort of, where have you grown up?
So I'm 21. And I'm from Tickhill, which is a small little farm village on the outskirts of Doncaster.
Oh, great. And so what is your song that's just come out?
My song that's just come out is All About Us, and it's written by myself, Elliot Kennedy and Tom Bond.
And that came out, was it in June?
Yeah, June 17th, I believe.
We'll be playing it at some point today in this first hour, so that'd be really good. And yeah, we're just going to be talking about a little bit more. So first of all, before we play the song in a little bit, what inspired your song All About Us?
Ooh, okay. So the inspiration behind the song is simply, it's a feel-good song, and it's, the theme is kind of, you're in a club, dance floor, and it's like people are gossiping, people are kind of spreading rumours and things, but it's like you ignore that, you're here to have a good time, remember who your friends are, and just about having a good time.
I love that. It's just, I feel like everyone can relate. Obviously not everyone goes out dancing, but you know what I mean, like just, if you're happy, then that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what anyone else says about you, It's all about you and it's all about everyone together, so that's great. Anyway, we're going to talk a little bit more in a bit. We're just going to have a few questions and a few songs. But yeah, thank you again Charlotte for coming today, and we'll be having some more questions. If you want to get involved, make sure you follow us on our Facebook and Twitter at We Are Blunt, and Instagram and Snapchat at We Are Blunt Radio. And next we've got Breathe by the Backstreet Boys. That was Change the Way You Kiss Me by Example. I'm here, if you've just tuned in, with Charlotte Hannah. She's a singer and songwriter from Doncaster, and she's in today. We're having a bit of conversation and talk about her. And yeah, we've just said that she's from Doncaster and Sheffield. And now I'm just going to ask a question. So where did you go to school? What made you go into this career? Like, did you want to do anything else when you were?
Oh gosh, no, it's always music. Always music. I think, being a little girl, I was just always singing and I loved theatre. I went to a theatre group, and I don't think there was ever a moment when I suddenly decided, okay, I'm going to be a singer. It was just kind of always how it was. But yeah, I went to Thomas Wotton, just Edmonton school until year 9. Left to go to Birmingham Ulster Academy, year 10, and then for college I went to Leeds College in Music. So I've kind of been around a bit.
And I definitely think in music it's like, do I want to go into musical theatre? Do I want to be a solo artist? Do I want to be did you ever do any dancing or stuff like that? Do you like dancing as well?
I love dance. For my first debut when I sang All About Us the first time live, I had backing dancers and danced on stage.
I saw that on your Instagram as well. The one without the music, because that's before your song came out.
Yes,
and there's a clip on there. But yeah, that's really cool. Because I've also done musical theatre in the past, but I've always been more of the singing into it than the dance. Because I can dance, but I'm just very uncoordinated. So I've got 2 left feet. So I'm always the one in the dance group. They're like, oh Heidi, make sure you turn that way. I always turn the wrong way. I've done it on the night of the shows as well. It's so embarrassing.
My memory's shocking.
Oh yeah, you just have a moment on stage, you're like, I've forgotten the whole dance, and you just stand there and you're like, oh. But yeah, so next we've got Charlotte's song, which came out in June, so pretty recent, not really recent, but a few months ago, so you guys should definitely check it out on Spotify and Apple Music as well.
Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere.
And we're also going to play it on here to give you just a different bit. And yeah, so it's called All About Us, and if you want to say again what it's about, just for the people that have just tuned in.
Sure, it's just simply a feel-good song. It's about, there may be some negative people in your life, but this is about ignoring all of that and having a good time.
So next we've got All About Us, and by Charlotte Hannah. That was Feeling and Falling. Next we've got Freestyler by Bomb Funk MCs. I've never heard that one before, but I'm here with Charlotte Hannah, who's a singer and songwriter from Doncaster. And we've just been talking a bit about her music, and we've just listened to her song All About Us, and it's a amazing song. Honestly, the bit in the middle, it goes all about me, all about you, all about us. That is just so catchy. That is on my head. I was listening to that this morning, and I was just going on and on. But yeah, so you said that you've grown up in Doncaster, but you went to Birmingham to go to like musical theatre school.
Yeah.
And what have you been doing the past few times? Like, you had a live show that I saw that you some festival or something.
Yeah.
What did you do there? What was that?
Yeah, I just started gigging again and performing live. Like, I kind of took 2 years out to record the album and kind of grow my social media. But yeah, I just started doing some gigs, doing some festivals this summer. The last festival I did was Catterick, which is for an army camp.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is really, really cool. And the next show I've got is, there's 2 coming up. There's T-Fest on the 28th of September.
And is that in Sheffield?
That's in Doncaster. That's actually in Tickhill.
Oh, okay, it's right near you, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know the festival so well. I've never been to a festival, so hopefully at some point, and I have to go to one that you're in as well, as I've taught you now. So yeah, yeah, but it's amazing. Like, how old are you? You're 21. So to do this all at 21, you know, it's amazing, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there which really want to be solo artists, and it's a struggle. Like, I'm sure, like, have you found a struggle trying to get into the industry? And there's so many singers out there, it's really competitive. So
it's so competitive, it's hard work. I think with social media nowadays, it's so easy to compare yourself to other artists and get kind of stuck in what's everyone else doing and what should I be doing and how do I do this. And I think I just daily have to always ground myself and be like, you know, like, I'm just going to focus on being yourself, doing what you love, keeping positive and grounded, and just keep at it.
And like, everyone comes from somewhere. All these big artists like the Beatles, you know, all those artists, they started somewhere. So that's what I always think. Like, with anything, whether you're going into any job, not just singing, anything, you just got to start somewhere. And I think some people think, oh well, I'm never going to be able to do that. Like, if you thought of yourself now, 3 years ago, would you thought that you were where you would be now? You know?
Well, like, yes and no. Yes, because I've always been so optimistic and like I've never let myself doubt myself.
Yeah.
But then also definitely no. Like, there have been so many moments, like, if I could tell my past self what I've done, I think I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's mad, like, what happens in a few years. But you just got to stay optimistic, you know. Things don't come easy to people. If life threw you things really easy, then you wouldn't appreciate it as much, I definitely think.
That's very true.
But next we've got, like I said, freestyler by Bomb Funk MCs, and we're going to talk more with Charlotte Hannah in a bit. If you want to get involved in the show, make sure to go on our Facebook and Twitter at We Are Blood, and Snapchat and Instagram at We Are Blood Radio, and we'll be back in a bit. That was Small Talk by Katy Perry. Next we've got I Don't Care with Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran. I really like that song, actually. I'm just here with Charlotte Hannah, if anyone's tuned in. Yeah, she's been here since 11. We'll be on probably for another like 30-40 minutes. And yeah, she's a singer and songwriter from Doncaster. And we've been talking about where she grew up, what's her end goals and stuff like that. So what do you want to do next? So I know you've got some shows coming up, but like, if you were to think in a few years' time, where would you like to be? I know that's a big question. But,
I just want to keep doing this, really, and just keep growing as a singer and growing my platform and things, and just continuing to sing and perform live. Performing live is my favourite thing. So being able to do a show like every night would be the dream. Just singing.
And see adrenaline as well, like performance shows. Like, I've done obviously single like shows, but like I said, I've done musical theatre, but just getting on stage, it's like that constant like nervous but adrenaline. It's like a good adrenaline. And having that every day is so exciting, and having people watch you and actually appreciate. Because online people listen, but seeing them there singing, and you know that you've got fans. If you know what I mean, you're not like, you can actually see the people. So that's really cool.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. When was your first like live show as like with your song and as you now? So not school or anything.
Yeah. So the first time I debut, when I sang this song for the first time ever live, was at Sheffield City Hall. It was in March 30th, I believe. So, and it's for my producer's birthday as well. He had a show for his birthday. Invited all his friends, which were like Gary Barlow, Heather Small, Abby Bow, and I literally got to do my debut on that show, which I actually can't get over. So thank you, Elliot.
That's like amazing for your first show with all those people there.
It was like pressure, but good pressure.
You know what? Nice. Like, we're all human, so you know what? You just gotta carry on with it, you know. Everyone should, you know, we're not all roboty, we're not all these singers, you know, we're never going to be amazing all the time, but that's amazing for your first show. Was that this year or?
This year.
So this year's been like kicked off your kind of career a bit more.
Yeah, pretty much. Been gigging like every month few shows at least. And just kind of growing from there, really.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to talk a bit more with Charlotte in a bit, and thanks guys for tuning in. If you want to get involved, just send us a message on Facebook and Twitter at We Are Blunt, and Snapchat and Instagram at We Are Blunt Radio. Next, we've got I Don't Care with Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran. That was Baby Please Don't Stop. If you've just tuned in, I'm here with Charlotte Hannah, which is a singer and songwriter from Sheffield and Doncaster. She's been here since 11 and we've been having a few questions. So what I wanted to ask next is, so far in your career, which has sort of bloomed more this year, what is one of your greatest achievements so far?
Ooh,
I know it's really hard, but like one that you're really proud of.
Oh, only one.
If you could just like favoritise one.
Oh my gosh.
That's really hard question, sorry.
Okay, well, releasing the single was definitely a big moment. Like, finally getting like my music in the world. That was a really big moment. Then also, can I have like one?
No, it's okay.
I think like the one surreal thing that's really special to me as well is like I've actually like met some fans and that I can't actually get over it.
Yeah.
Like, so like from releasing music to then finally meeting the people who are listening to it,
it's like, it's a bit more real then, because people can listen online, but people to tell you that they love your music, and that is just so different, isn't it? And also I wanted, very different question, but as going into like your music career now, which you're still young, you know, like, so you've got loads ahead of you, but do you ever regret anything that you think you could have done, like in the past? Like, I know there shouldn't be any regrets, that's what I'm saying, because I'm all about you, everything happens for a reason, but if there's one thing you could have been like, oh, I wish I'd done that so I can have it now, would you have anything? If you haven't, that's fine.
Like, I'm the same. Everything happens for a reason. I believe, like, even though negative things happen in your life, you do grow from them. So, kind of try to embrace everything that goes right and wrong. But there's definitely been like moments and occasions that say,
I should have took that one. The thing is, like, that's a hard question to ask, because like me, I think everything happens for a reason, all negatives and the positives, because you wouldn't be where you are if you hadn't learned. If everything was positive, you'd never know what the negative was, if that makes sense. So definitely, so next we've got Heidi by Ellie Goulding. Charlotte will be here for probably another like 20 minutes or so for the next few questions. But if you want to send any in, make sure to message us on our Facebook at We Are Blunt and Twitter at We Are Blunt as well, and Snapchat, Instagram at We Are Blunt Radio. This is Hate Me by Ellie Goulding. That was Boyfriend by Ariana Grande. Next we've got Crush by Jennifer Page. I'm here with Charlotte Hannah. She's been here since 11. We've got a few more questions for her, but if you just tuned in, you haven't missed it yet. We've still got a few more questions. She's a singer and songwriter from Doncaster, Sheffield. And I'm just going to ask a few more questions. And we've been chatting in between the shows about all sorts. We could probably chat for years, to be honest. So one question I wanted to ask. I've seen that you've done a lot of collabs on your YouTube channel, so make sure guys check it out. It's just Charlotte Hannah as well. So what's your favourite collab?
My favourite collab? I have many. I've collabed with so many like amazing singers. I can't name them all because I love them all so much. But we've decided, we've been chatting about this, haven't we? I think Fave has to be the one I did with my cousin.
It was so cute. That's such a cute name as well, Fernie.
Well it's Fern, but Fernie.
Fern's such a cute name.
So shout out to Fern.
I saw that. It was so cute. Your Christmas songs.
She actually, I love it. She actually asked me to do the cover, to sing together. Normally I'm the one trying to get my family to sing with me.
And she was like, no, I want to do it. That's so cute.
Bless her heart. So
and when she did like the Silent Night, bless, I was watching, it was so cute.
I wanted to be a singer, I really do.
It reminded me of like when I was younger and I used to be like a school play, singing, stuff like that. It's so adorable. But I've seen you've done lots of collabs with other people as well. So in your YouTube videos, like how long does it usually take for you to film and edit those? Just for people out there that want to hear more about that.
It varies. It really varies. Like if I just do a one take kind of cover, like I'll sit down, press record once. It can be done in like an hour, half an hour, but sometimes I will like really go to town with editing. And it's a collab, probably like a day's work with all the production and stuff.
I think people that just watch and click on YouTube, some people that haven't done it before don't have a clue about how much effort it takes. And obviously I've done editing as well, so you're just getting all the clips and the audio together. It's just when things go wrong, we were just talking about how when your laptop crashes and how you just have to, it's better to just carry on, have a bit of a breakdown, have a bit of a cry, carry on sometimes, but it's a lot of effort, so just take a long time, especially when you're trying to do your things in like the studio and stuff like that as well. But yeah, we'll be talking a little bit more, and then she'll have to love and leave us after that because she's after the studio as well to do some bits and bobs today. But next we've got Crush by Jennifer Page, and then we'll be back in a little bit. That was Ollie Moore's Grow Up. Next we've got I'm Faking by Sabrina Carpenter. I'm here with Charlotte Tanner. She's the singer and songwriter from Doncaster and Sheffield. We've got a few more questions that some of, is it put on your Instagram? Yeah, that I've sent in, and then she'll be loving and leaving us then, and she's got to go over to her studio now. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll have you on, so if you come with a new song you can always come back on again, whatever. It's been lovely to have you. So what are the questions that some people asked if you?
I just had a question asking when is the album going to be released?
Yeah, so
and I can't really say that, but I can say that it's going to be a single in September. Another single in September.
I'll be looking for. So you can always come back on there, we can play that or whatever like that. So also I wanted one last question before you go. So what would you say, so obviously young people like you or currently in uni or whatever, to like young like buzzing artists or like dancers or out there, like what would you say to them to give them a bit of kick up the ball, just a bit of motivation?
I think the biggest thing, like what's got me through everything, every maybe little doubt or any thought I've had and motivation is just kind of saying to myself, never give up.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's around the corner, you don't know what opportunity is going to come your way, and you've got to keep that positive thought pattern. And just if you love it so much, whatever it is, you know.
Otherwise you'll regret it when you're old if you think, oh, I can't do it. Anyone, I know it sounds
So
really
true.
like
I think that all the
cliche,
time.
but you know, if you put your mind to it, I think you can do anything.
You can do anything. You really, really
And you can get more,
Find a
like,
way.
like that post you showed me, you can get, if you motivate, you can get more done in like a few months you did in a few years from just, it's a hard work, it doesn't come easy, but you know, like all these, like you said, artists like you, if you'd seen yourself like, 4 years ago, you wouldn't think you'd be where you are now.
No.
So.
And I think it's so important as well for everyone and for myself and everyone in the world to kind of just ground yourself every now and then, and just instead of, it's good to look ahead and into the future,
about it.
but like remember what you've done and what you've achieved so far.
Give yourself a pat on the back, don't keep,
I
think it's easy to penalise yourself and try and compare yourself, but I'm not doing that. Just thank yourself, you know, and if you're appreciative of yourself, you're probably more likely to do better because you're more confident, and you know, everyone's an individual, so we'll get there in the end.
All on a journey.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how fast, even though we all want to get to our destination.
Like, it's easy to be like, oh, but you've got to, I know it sounds really cringy, but it's like you've got to appreciate the journey, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like when you're on a drive on the way holiday, you see all the nice sights, you know, it's like that. It's like sitting in the car.
Start to appreciate the sights you've got right here and more.
Just not always, because when you get to that point, you're like, oh, what am I doing now then, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, enjoy the moment here because before you know it, you'll be there.
Yeah,
you'll be
definitely.
where you want to be.
Yeah, well, thanks again for coming on the radio
Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure to check out her song All About Us, which is on Apple Music, Spotify,
iTunes,
everywhere basically. And she's got
YouTube.
And YouTube. So she's got some collabs and they're really cute. Definitely check out the one with her cousin because that is absolutely adorable.
Thank you.
If you want to listen to Christmas music before Christmas, and that's
Nearly Christmas, I guess.
yeah, that's what everyone says. As soon as September hits, we're like, it's Christmas soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks again for coming on the show.
you for having me.
Yeah, and I'll get to see you again soon.
Yeah.
So next we've got I'm Faking by Sabrina Carpenter. Thanks again.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh yeah, honestly, thank you for having me.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm just, that's it.